Hello and welcome to the Alpine Guides, where this time I'm in one of the most well-known resorts in the Tirol that in the winter is home to the most spectacular and famous downhill ski race anywhere in the world, Kitzbühel. Kitzbühel has been welcoming visitors and tourists since around 1895, and it's won the title of Austria's best ski resort for the past 4 years. In the winter, it's a haven for anyone who loves the snow. And the busiest time is around the weekend in January, when the world's best ski racers come to town to test themselves on the legendary Strife downhill course. Outside of the ski season, there's a wide range of activities on offer that make use of the stunning natural surroundings. And that's what's brought us here this time. One of those activities in particular is hiking. So we caught up with the legendary local mountain guide, Engelbert Prohaska, to give us the lowdown.
We have some different levels of walks. We have 2 hours walks. It's really simple for people who want to try again or never had walk. We're walking a little bit around the town and a little bit up. We have some super lifts, especially in the summer when it's very hot. Already in the morning here, could be 22 degrees. So we take the cable car up and we're in a lovely area, and it's much cooler up there. So it's about 15 degrees and it's such easy to walk. Then we have walks about 3 and 4 hours. For those people who are a little bit fitter, and for the really fit people, we have walks between 5 and 6 hours.
Engelbert recommended the Strife Hike, a trek from top to bottom, or bottom to top, along the route of the famous racecourse.
And how about this? This is the famous Mauserfoller. At 85%, it just drops away, and the racers are only seconds out the start hut. They're going to take care and be launching themselves about 80 metres in that direction. You'll be pleased to know, though, if you're doing the hike, you won't have to march back up here. There's a path just in that direction. And when you make it up to the start hut, you're going to be greeted with a mine of information on the walls. It's a who's who of champions past and present, anyone who's ever been a someone here in Kitzbühel.
The hiking here is amazing, with a range of terrain and routes making it accessible for walkers and hikers of all ages. For me, however, it was the sheer beauty of the surrounding mountains that ticked the box. But it's not just hiking trails that keep summer visitors happy here in Kitzbühel. The resort has plenty of biking trails too. So I headed to the Element 3 rental shop to get kitted out with a bike and a guide.
Well, Kitzbühel really are ahead of the game when it comes to making sports accessible for everyone. They've got the latest generation of e-bikes, something I've never tried before, but I tell you what, they're a whole lot of fun.
My name's Tom. I'm the e-bike guide for Element 3. We do 5 tours a week. Look at the area. We discover the area on the e-bikes. The best thing about the e-bikes, this is the future. The best thing about this, all ages can ride these bikes. And like the honeycomb, people think we could never make that on a normal bike. With an e-bike, no problem, without breaking a sweat. You get to discover the whole of Kitzbühel. There's no age limit. As long as you can physically ride a bike, you'll have great fun on an e-bike. Well, on a normal bike, you have to physically put a lot of work in. And a lot of people go on a bike ride to get fitness, okay? Well, the e-bike does both. It gives you fitness and its ability to cover any area, okay? This is why it's from age groups up to, you can be up to 90 years of age. There's no limit. As long as you can ride a bike, you can discover the whole of Tirol, should I say, on an e-bike.
And if, like us, you run into a spot of questionable mountain weather, well, don't worry, because there are plenty of shops that you can meander around that suit all tastes and budgets. And you can occupy yourself with a few cultural activities too. One of those being the Kitzbhel Museum, located in a former granary on one of the most historically valuable buildings in the city. With its medieval roots, there is a wealth of history here to discover, and you don't have to break the bank to do so. If fine food and drink is more your thing, then you must check out the Hillinger Wine Shop, located opposite the Tourist Information Centre. There, you can try the best wines from Austria and around the world, whilst tucking into their gourmet sharing platters and meals. An absolute must when you're in Kitzbühel.
Oh, I think that's this atmosphere here. Especially we have a nice town where you can have a nice break after your walks and sitting by a lovely beer or a glass of wine. For myself, yes. I think it's one of the best places in the Alps, yeah.
Look at it, beautiful town, beautiful people, everybody's so friendly. What more do you want?
Well, sadly, that's all we've got time for from here in Kitzbühel. What a blast. It's been a fantastic trip from start to finish and a great place to end it all here with the Kitzbühel Horn just over my shoulder. To find out information about all of the resorts in the Tirol, then just simply log on to skiclub.co.uk, and to take a closer look at everything we've been up to, you can of course follow the links in the description. See ya.